Hi, beautiful Virgos. Happy birthday. I hope your season is going well. This is a love message for some of you. And I just want to really tap in to see true love for you beautiful Virgos. So if it resonates, please like the video. Feel free to leave a comment below because I will reply. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope you decide to. Yes. It's so easy to do. It's free. And I also have another channel if you're interested. That's linked in the description below. I have other messages available. So Virgo, this is true love. What is the message for you for true love the last 10 days of September? So first and foremost, I feel you know what it is. And you also know it's not given. Okay? At this time, it really feels that maybe for some of you, what you learned in your season, that you didn't get what you give, and you definitely refuse to accept any more bread from it. Yep, there we go. There goes 6 of Cups. It's in reverse. Like somebody's like, I'm not trying to repeat the past because what? This is who you are. Yes, the Empress. Not the genders, but you exude. You make things happen. You're worldly. You have amazing ideas. But you touch, expand. And it wasn't happening in that last connection. Yeah, there you go. Not happy. And taking action to move accordingly. I love it. I love how you're releasing the stress, taking accountability. And even with these 3 of Cups in reverse with the 9 of Cups, it do feel like there was third parties that was influencing your connection for it to go. It's like whatever was influencing your connection, it wasn't helping. I'll just leave it there. You didn't want it there. It just looks as if they couldn't prevent it, you're doing what you can about it. And it looks as if, yeah, you're starting brand new. Yep. Ooh. Self-love is beautiful. Also, I do see for some of you, new love coming in. And it do feel, because I was trying to see about the true love, and I feel like it is because this, it just feels like this, it's just like you evolved. That's the best way to put it. You evolved. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, you realize it wasn't given. It just looks as if at one point you was connecting to people energetically, spiritually, until you realize that it was a facade that they was using to connect with you. And it just feels like for someone to see that side of you again, it really feels it has to be not only genuine, but the actions have to match their words. Because there have been too many disappointments. Even with the person that was your person, it just feels like you have to love them from a distance. Because it just feels like they didn't hold up their end to your connection, so why should you? Now, the signs I see is you, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, and Libra. Oh, I said Libra. Oh, say it again. Say it again. Because this is happening in Libra season. And I say it again. Now say it again. Justice, balance. it's definitely you taking accountability. I do see maturing, because it's saying to yourself, I'm not trying to make this fit anymore. I'm taking it for what it is. Scorpio energy. Somebody definitely don't want to change, don't want things to end. Somebody from your past. And the interesting thing is they have options that don't compare, but they still keep these options because of it fills their own insecurities. Yeah, this was something strong between you and this person, but it just feels as if, not that they wasn't ready. They wasn't ready. And this is why you are no longer an option. You're taking an action and it feels good that the growth from not being affected by this person anymore, it feels amazing. Because it feels like some of you didn't believe you would get to this place. Some of you, even for some, come to terms that maybe this is their idea of relationships, to always have a third party. And for some of you, I kid you not, I believe someone blatantly came out and said maybe a poly life, or they're used to having options even in relationships, marriage, whatever it may be. This person don't have boundaries. Yeah. So this is why you take an initiative to move away from it, because it wasn't working for you. It was out of bad luck, stress, and you're bigger than that. It's like, for some of you, you know you love yourself too much to be second best to anything, let alone some BS. Aquarius is here, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. And it's true, yes, you do love this player, and the player love you too, but it's more than love. It's more than love. It's the action that's required. And look at you, King of Pentacles. Look at you. It just feels like you're unamused and enthused by the excuses that someone used. It's more or less that you're sitting in a comfortable position of not only your experience and knowing this person, but I feel you're protected and loved. Despite all these obstacles. Despite what you went through in this connection that you were so into, you realize that's not the end. There's no way, you looking at yourself, there's no way that this person with either their bare minimum or all their restrictions is the end all be all. It's like, you know good and well that's not the case. Oh yeah, you sitting good. And that's why when you was at the crossroads, it was more or less saying to yourself, either persevere or be somebody's simp, and you refuse to be a fool to someone who is extremely foolish. Alrighties. So when I'm looking at true love, and it looks like, yeah, it was true love between you and this person, but the action wasn't done, and you wasn't going to be stuck in no karmic. It wasn't. And I also feel too that this person here was doing some sneaky things as far as And I'm just going to say, because I have to, when it comes up to spiritual energy, somebody was trying to do some extra stuff. You know, maybe some little TikTok spells, or maybe they are into spell work. But either way, I don't see it having an effect on you the way they thought it would, because I said you was protected. I seen that energy of something loyal and strong that's making sure you're good from now on. And it's not to sit there and say, oh, you could just be reckless. It's more or less saying, trust your instincts and your intuition, because it's for a reason. It's looking out for you. It's best for you to keep you balanced and in your zen, so you could just keep prospering. Let's see. True love for our beautiful Virgos, please. True love for our Virgos. September 21st to the 30th. It's true love for our Virgos. Come on, let's see. For Virgos, please. Ooh, look at that. Look at the moon. Cancer, Pisces energy. OMG. Again, it definitely feels as if someone here was intentionally being confusing. Okay? Because the more confused that you was, the more you engage with them. The Tower. Let's see. So what happens that's a surprise? Surprise, you're done. Scorpio, Aries. Yeah, there's a Tower moment. Something's going to surprise you. I just see that whole thought, the communication of the possibilities of your relationship growing. It just feels like that's no longer a priority to you. Because I do feel that connected to this person affects your abundance. And this is why you're like, if I have to choose between them and success, and it's not, I don't feel like it's a materialistic. The success I see for you is to where you really feel peace, trust, genuine energy, and not somebody trying to benefit from your abundance or from your wisdom. Ooh, or your beauty or attractiveness. So what I see when it comes to true love, it shows you have to, in order to protect your future, is shut down the past. It really feels as if it's about it's not about what you want to do, it's what really feel like somebody have to do for the sake of being not only understood but respected. Let's see. True love for our beautiful Virgos. Oh, yeah. So true love comes. It shows when that door from this person in the past who had you emotionally jammed up is officially removed. And their feelings is not spared because they didn't spare yours. But for some of you, this person, and this is the interesting thing, they're going to try their best to try to convince you that they learned their lesson. And they want the same things that you do. They want to commit to you. But for some, it's just like too little too late. It feels like somebody's saying, no, thank you. Because it just feels like their characteristics is not someone that you feel is the person that you want to build with. I really feel like they had to learn what to do when they lost it all, and it feels like that's not what you want. That's not what you want. Because you don't like the incentive. You don't like what motivated them. Ooh. Yeah, it feels like, again, you and this person was a makeup, breakup dynamic here. And it more or less feels, of course, that's not what you want. It was making the journey difficult. You know, when someone say, are we moving forward and enjoying it along the way? That's what your intentions was, to travel, expand, see where it goes. But when you were seeing where it goes, it was like, oh, heck no. Cancer energy is here. Let's see. I want to see for true love for our Virgos. OMG, you just keep coming up as a pair with this person here. I see the King and Queen of Wands, the King and Queen of Swords. Truth be told, for some of you, a couple, more than one connection is having major regrets on how they effed up. And kid you not, I feel the Tower moment is when you give them a dose of their own medicine. Pisces energy. Someone's definitely come to terms that this is not what they want anymore. There's no way that the person, a Virgo is sitting here saying, there's no way my true love is a person that put me through so much BS. I feel like embarrassed. Pisces again. Somebody perspective change. The Magician in reverse. Gemini, Virgo. It's so interesting for some of you. It's like the less you do, the more they want you. When you was putting in the energy, giving up a F, they took you for granted. And it's more or less like it wasn't making sense. And one thing I do see, it has to make sense for you. It have to make sense. So you're holding on to the fact that you definitely know what a relationship is. And you're holding on to the fact that you did the work in that connection. So it is definitely not feeling any regrets. Somebody's starting to see that was a fruitless battle. Somebody's starting to see that they put energy in someone that wasn't the one. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea, the Queen of Wands to the Empress. You are not only look amazing, but you do amazing things. OMG. And I really feel why these other, does it feel like it's more than one suitor from the past that it could have been something amazing, but they insecurity jammed them up. They became an adversary and they effed up. Okay. Ooh, yup. Well, fortune in reverse. To get on your bad side went real bad. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Again, you're here with the Empress, Virgo, Libra, Taurus energy. We have Leo again with the clarified, the Sun in reverse. is the Strength in reverse. So yeah, for some of you, you don't have the strength to even put it in that connection anymore because you're telling yourself, for what? I'm better off. They don't have access to hurt me again. When it comes up to your commitment, I definitely see that you know is not something where you have to put these restrictions, guarded energy. It's like the one that's for you, you know, it flows the way it's supposed to. And there you go with the Hermit in reverse. I love it. I love the fact that as you heal and deny access to those who did horrible things, you're no longer trying to make sense of it. Sometimes when you went through things with a particular person and argument or whatever happened, or they did something deceptive or backstabbing, you would try to like look at both sides of the table, and now you're like, dang that. Nobody's trying to look at both sides of nothing. For what? They was a breadcrumb, they wouldn't do that for me. This is what the energy is saying here. Like, you're focused on your work, perfecting your craft, and you know that who's for you when it comes to true love is aligned to that. So even when it comes to this message, when I'm trying to find out true love, I do see that this intense connection that you have with me, more than one person, I do see that it was at least two very significant relationships that you really tried your best. And you feel like when it comes to love, it's supposed to flow and not to be where it's on the other person to prove themselves. Alrighties, let's see some cosmic insight for our Virgos, please. Let's see. It's a true love message for Virgos. Intuition. The red flags you ignore will come back to bite later. And I do feel that's the lesson you learned. Yep. And you trusting your intuition going forward. Moving, change of resonance, moving with your partner. So I do see, yes, you are moving on, but I do see cycles too. So when this person spins the block, it just feels it's a major shift. Because I do see they want to return to convince you that they got the memo. They want to be with you. But with this sexuality card at the bottom of the deck, it's a couple of red flags here. For some of you, you know the elephant in the room is this person not wanting to say what team they want to pursue. But also, too, is somebody here who is not relationship material because it's a selfishness. You know, they would love, to be in a relationship. They like the bonuses that come with it, the consistency. But can they give that energy? I don't see that. They're going to try to convince you. But with this narcissist, it's to convince you to do something that benefits them. And this is why you end in a cycle with this person, because, again, your intuition is letting you know this person always have someone else. And that, sugar honey, I see, God bless, because it definitely say with the someone else in your health issues arise. Because, again, but somebody this busy, it just feels they're not being that safe. So it's basically saying trust your intuition and move accordingly. That's what I see. Love and light. Laters.